Hi, this is TJ with Victoria's Pet Nutrition. It is April 2nd, Thursday. Getting a little nicer out this week, which is a good news. Today we'd like to talk to you about, there's a lot of confusion on grain-free versus grain dog foods. So we want to clear some of that stuff up. We get a lot of questions on that in our store. What's the reason for doing grain-free or grain dog foods? First off, the difference between grain-free and grain dog foods. There's different types of grains that you can put into a dog food. The ones you really want to avoid are corn, wheat, and soy. Most of those are going to be GMO products, meaning they're genetically modified, made by like companies like Monsanto. And if you have been on Facebook or watching the news, you're going to see a lot of news about Monsanto, and that's not good news about Monsanto. Monsanto makes Roundup. They made Agent Orange in Vietnam, and they're now being responsible for a lot of, and most of the corn, wheat, and soy that is grown here in the United States. Most other countries have banned any kind of a GMO except for the United States, which is not good. So if you are buying a grain dog food, make sure it does not have corn, wheat, or soy in it. Number two, corn, wheat, or soy are nothing but fillers. They don't provide any kind of nutrient value to your pet. It just makes them fill up, and they pass it through, and it creates an impressive poop in your yard, and that's really about it. It has no health benefits to your dog in pretty much any way. Now, the grain dog food we have in our store are not obviously going to have any corn, wheat, or soy. The kind of grains that we have are like barley, oatmeal, things like that. Rice, things that dogs can actually digest and get calories from. So they're good, healthy grains, and they are also non-GMO grains. Now, why would you want to feed a dog grain-free versus grain? There's two main reasons. Number one is going to be if your dog or your cat are overweight, you want to avoid grains. Grains are carbs, just like with us. When you want to lose weight, you want to cut your carbs. So if you have a pet that's overweight, you want to avoid grains and go to a grain-free food, which is going to be higher in protein, lower in carbohydrates, which is going to create more of a fat-burning environment for the body. Secondly is going to be allergies. A lot of pets have allergies to grains. Now, food allergies, like we've talked about in the past, can be pretty tough to deal with. You're not going to know exactly what the allergy is unless you go in and get extensive testing done on them. So we always start by eliminating the grains. And then from there, after the grains are eliminated, if the allergies are continuing, that's when you start going into some of the meat sources, like eliminating chicken and beef, which are going to also be two meats that cause a lot of allergies in the majority of pets. Not all, but some. So that's the two main reasons for going grain-free. Now, again, if you are feeding grain dog food, make sure that it's corn, wheat, and soy free. And also make sure it has the usable grains like barley and oatmeal and things like that. And those are the grain foods you will find here at Victoria's Pet Nutrition in Fond du Lac. The second thing we want to talk about real quick is a human product called Arthrolize that we handle. It's made by Species Nutrition. Dave Palumbo is the man who makes this. He's a friend of mine. I've spoken with Dave many times. The guy's products are bar none some of the best. And what Arthrolize is a joint product. It's glucosamine MSM conjoint. So a lot of people are taking a lot of glucosamine, and everyone who has joint problems, go on glucosamine. Well, the thing is that, and speaking with Dave, and Dave is a holistic doctor, so to speak. He went to MD school, but has become holistic since going to school to be an MD. And from his studies and his research, he has found that you need at least 4,000 milligrams of glucosamine a day to do any good and to promote any kind of healing in the joints. If you are taking less than 4,000 milligrams a day, you're basically wasting your money. If you're taking 1,000 milligrams of glucosamine a day, it's not near enough. You need to be up to at least 4,000 milligrams of glucosamine, 4,000 milligrams of MSM, and about 450 to 500 milligrams of conjoined. If you are below those numbers, the product you are taking is inferior. Okay, so you need to get those numbers up. And if you are interested in that, this product works very well. I've used it on myself. I've used it some of the athletes that we have trained who have had joint issues, and it's cleared up almost everyone's joint problems that has gone on it. So if you're interested in it, it's Arthrolyze. We do carry it always at the store. Come on in and let us know. We can inform you a little bit more about that. But if you are taking less than 4,000 milligrams of glucosamine a day, you are wasting your money and your time on the product. Again, thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you tomorrow.